Yo, what's going on people? It's your boy Huncho back at you again with another video, and yes, we're here once again covering an all too familiar story in regards to someone getting their hand seriously injured via a machete attack. Now again, this isn't the same story as the one the other day that happened in Leeds. I know a lot of you watching this video probably seen that one as well, but again, this one took place in Liverpool, which is less than 80 miles away from Leeds for you guys who didn't know. Now, unlike the video we covered in Leeds, there's actual footage of the aftermath of this incident, and I'm going to post that up on my Instagram, which will be linked down in the description below because it's too graphic to post on YouTube. But just so you guys are aware, this video has come from the news and it has been censored, but again, if you do want to see the aftermath of this incident, it has been recorded and posted up on the news. So at around 5:55 p.m. on the 19th of April 2021, emergency services were called to Chirkdale Street in Kirkdale, Liverpool, to reports of a man in his 20s being attacked. When they arrived, they found a man suffering from an injury via a machete attack, which would later leave him with life-changing injuries, and although initial reports came out to say that the man's hand had been chopped off, it's believed that the man's hand is still intact, but it's being classed as a very serious injury and he's set to undergo surgery to repair the wound. According to witnesses at the scene, they've told reporters that the man had been chased by a gang of thugs in jeeps before he was ultimately caught, and then they chopped his hand off with a machete. But again, from police reports, they have come out to claim that this isn't necessarily the case in regards to his injury, rather it was just a serious injury to the hand. Over these past couple of days, police have been investigating this incident, but as of yet, no one has been arrested in connection with it. In a recent appeal, Detective Inspector Gary Thomas said, "We're doing all we can to find who was responsible for this violent attack so we can put them before the courts. I would urge anyone from the local areas to come forward with any information because it could be vital to our investigation." And so again, an all too familiar story from up in the north of England. I think what shocked me most about this situation in particular though is that it happened in front of children as they were playing out in the street. According to the report, even as the police had came to put a crime scene in place, the children continued to play football, and we really have to ask ourselves, at what point is it okay for one to cause this much damage in broad daylight, and for two to do it in front of innocent children who are playing out in the street? If you've seen the footage and you've came over from my Instagram, or if you have seen it in the news, then you'll know that although it's blurred, the hand you can see is in a pretty bad shape to say the least, and for young children to go on and see this when they're just having a good time really does show how brazen criminals are becoming. But again, it is 2021, and like I've said multiple times in the past, this just seems to be the case nowadays. But moving on to our next story, and for this one we've got to head over to Hyde Park. Now, if you didn't know, yesterday was 420, and that only means one thing: with lockdown measures easing up, thousands upon thousands of weed smokers headed over to Hyde Park to smoke up as they do every 420. But you'd think that everyone would be having a chill, maybe smoke a little, but no, believe it or not, yesterday, like we seen recently at a park in Camden, a broad daylight knife fight broke out, with reports and footage of the incident claiming that it was a female gang fight. Again, the video is too graphic to put up onto YouTube. I'll share some screenshots here of the incident as I talk you through it, but again, if you do want to see that full video that has been sent to the news, I will repost that onto my Instagram. Again, my Instagram will be linked down in the description below. It is believed that at around 6:10 p.m. yesterday on the 20th of April 2021, police officers who were on patrol within the park itself to oversee the 420 event were alerted about a fight which had broken out. After breaking up the scuffle and dispersing those involved, they discovered that a 15-year-old girl had been stabbed in the leg as a result of this fight. Pictures and videos that have surfaced online depicts one of the people involved holding a knife. It's believed that police performed first aid on the teenage girl before she was taken to hospital with non-life-changing and non-life-threatening injuries. As it stands right now, no arrests have been made, inquiries are ongoing, and in a statement from the Metropolitan Police, they've appealed for witnesses to come forward with information. So we don't exactly know the circumstances surrounding this situation, whether the two groups knew each other or whether this was a random incident that had happened at the park, because a lot of the times random incidents like this do happen in the UK, especially over the past like 5 or 6 years anyway. We see time and time again random incidents where people do go on to get stabbed. Again, no one came forward to report as to say exactly what happened, but I am definitely going to keep you guys posted on this situation. And again, if you do want to see both of the videos of the incidents that we spoke about today, they will be up on my Instagram, which I will leave linked down in the description below. But let me know what you guys think of this down in the comment section below. Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Huncho, and I'm out.